Hey Scorpio, I hope you all are doing well. This is going to be a general reading for the rest of January. So yes, this is for these next few days. Scorpio, any information you need, you can find it in the description box down below. I do have personals open right now. It is a 3-question video reading. It's 28/28. You get it within 2 business days. Now, this does close out on Friday, January 31st at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So everything's down below if you're interested, of course. But Scorpio, we're going to go ahead and begin. And this is for Scorpio's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Okay? What do we have for Scorpio these next few days for the rest of January? What do we have for Scorpio for the rest of January? Okay. Interesting, Scorpio. Are some of you seeing someone here in the next few days that you trust to take care of something, or you trust to tell you something? I feel like there's some stress on your plate, but King of Cups is your overall energy, all right? King of Cups is somebody who is really well balanced emotionally, spiritually, logically. Like, this is somebody who can really walk the middle when it comes to being rational and still handling their emotions and whatnot. When it comes to the King of Cups, that's your energy, by the way. That's a Scorpio card. So on one hand, I do feel like you're putting in this work. 10 of Pentacles is right here. That's a great card for, when it comes to work, money, business, family. But, when it comes to that King of Cups, I do feel like on one hand, it's you really pouring into yourself and becoming that version of yourself where, you're not too much in the headspace and you're not too much in the heart, right? So it's like you're really balanced. And, you start off with the 5 of Cups, though. So 5 of Cups is a card of grief, sorrow, disappointment, loss. You could just be feeling kind of like you're drowning with responsibility and things of that nature. Maybe you're feeling like stretched real thin and like you're being pulled in so many different directions in life that you're not living up to standards in any area, right? It could be something like that you're feeling here, King of Swords, but I feel like you're wising up. Maybe you are coming up with new routines, or you're coming up with, I'll tackle this for a long time and then I'll tackle this. I'll work on things, one thing at a time, right? Instead of trying to put just a little bit into everything all at once, right? So for some of you, I feel like you could be kind of sorting things, I feel like you could be remapping your day or your life or your goals. And, I do think that's something that could be going on for some of you, is just kind of readjusting the way that you thought of things for yourself, because everyone's different. So you could be in a space where you've been trying to do things the way that other people are doing them because it seems like the right way, but you're realizing your brain might not work that way. So you're trying to do it in a way that works for you. So you're able to give yourself some grace and you're able to, do things at your pace and on your own terms. Now, for others of you, I feel like there could be something going on here where you might be talking to a professional of some sort. It doesn't have to be a doctor. It doesn't have to be a therapist or a boss. It could represent any kind of professional, right? So when it comes to the King of Swords energy, I feel like you're going somewhere and you're getting some sort of service, right? That's the vibe that I get from the King of Swords. Somebody who's giving you advice, or they're telling you how something can be fixed. And then Wheel of Fortune shows up right after this. Okay, so you move from King of Swords to Wheel of Fortune. So whatever information comes in there and from that King of Swords, I feel like that is the big fix. That is what's changing things here. So what's going on here? And like I said, some of you, this could be a realtor. This could be like a car salesman. I feel like there's somebody here who might be helping you. And I know that a lot of the time, certain people who are trying to sell things, like, when there's a car salesman, like there are plenty of stories of people who have been scammed by car salesmen, but that's not always the case, right? My sister-in-law, she went and got a car here recently, and she got a really good deal on it, and the salesman was really nice, really honest. And so anyhow, I feel like there is some sort of worker who's helping you out with something here. It's a big fix. It's a big change. You got the Queen of Swords, King and Queen of Swords. Now it's feeling like full picture energy. Okay, Scorpio, it's feeling like full picture energy. So that King of Swords is more of like the actions, right? And then the Queen of Swords, I feel like you're receiving news about the actions that you have taken, because you go King of Swords, right? So there's been some sort of action being taken when you're you know, when you have a king and then you got the Wheel of Fortune, a return of some sort. So I do feel like that's coming back up. Like you did this, you did that, Queen of Swords, and now you're receiving the news. So it does seem to me as if there's a big change happening here. And it really feels like you're getting the full picture on what needs to be done going forward. 10 of Pentacles, yeah. I feel like this is a really big fix for you. I feel like you've put in a lot of work and you're being told like you're really on the right track, you know. It's giving me that energy here. Of accomplishing something. It feels really, really positive. You got Temperance here. Okay, peace, harmony, balance. That's Sag energy here. But, you know, I do love to see this. I really love what's going on here for you, Scorpio, in the rest of January, these next few days. Some of you could be grieving something else as well. Maybe it's not necessarily that you feel like life has gotten on top of you, you know, but I do think that for some of you, you could genuinely be grieving the end of a cycle, you know, in that King of Swords energy. It could be that there is somebody who's coming in to help you push through this. It's not necessarily that it has to be like somebody is taking away all of your sadness, all of your grief, you know, because that's really just, and that wouldn't be healthy anyway, right? But I feel like there could be someone here that maybe you're talking to and they're helping you to push through and, you know, helping you to nurture yourself when it comes to, like, because maybe you may have a tendency for the Scorpio people that I'm connecting with to kind of push those emotions down and just kind of keep trucking, right? So for some, I do feel like there's somebody here who's helping you to come into balance when it comes to feeling those things and, you know, allowing you to still be productive in your everyday life and not wallow. So I feel like there is a balance here and somebody's kind of helping you with that balance and helping you to work towards that. So I really see a lot of that energy going on here, working on your emotion, like balancing your logic and emotions and whatnot, working on routines, schedules, also giving yourself some grace when it comes to, you probably do things a lot, like everyone's different, but you know, I think for some of you, you could be realizing that you're very different, and so you know, you could be doing things a lot, like the way that you do something looks a lot different from the way that many others do it, right? So I think for some of you, you could be making peace with that, accepting that, like, you know, and doing things on your own terms. So I do see that being a possibility here over the next few days as well, just kind of really moving into this space of self-acceptance. And I really feel like there is some sort of like, I don't really want to call it a big fix, but that is how it feels to me. It feels to me as if something is totally shifting your perspective and the way that you're showing up for yourself. I feel like there's a big shift in that over these next few days before January ends. That's the energy that I am feeling here for you, Scorpio. And it honestly seems like there's a person here who's playing a vital role in that perspective shift. So that's what I'm seeing. I hope that this was helpful or fun or whatever you needed it to be, Scorpio. Details are down below for anyone who's interested in personals. Like I said, it is a 3-question video reading. It's $28.28. You get it within 2 business days. Scorpio, this does close out on Friday, January 31st at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So all the details are down there if you are interested, of course. But if this is where we part, I want to thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. And hopefully I will see you next time. Bye.